What's up everyone, it's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video, and what I have for you today is the Marvel Legends Ultimate Riders Cosmic Ghost Rider review. I gotta give a huge shout out to Rectangular for letting me know when this was available to order online, and if you want your latest Marvel Legends news, I have a link to his channel in the description below, so please check him out. And before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, with that said, let's get into Cosmic Ghost Rider. Created by Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw, first appearing in Thanos number 13, Thanos Wins Part 1, Cosmic Ghost Rider was Frank Castle, killed in battle alongside other heroes of Earth against Thanos. Revived by Mephisto to live again for a second chance, wishing to punish Thanos, Castle returned as Ghost Rider. Castle finds out that nearly everyone was killed by Thanos and is nowhere to be found until Galactus arrives to Earth, asking for help from Mr. Fantastic, who is presumably dead, to defeat Thanos. Castle makes a deal with Galactus in exchange for his help and is bestowed as a Herald of Galactus. Centuries later, Castle and Galactus finally got the chance to confront Thanos in battle, but Galactus ended up getting slain by Thanos for the good of the universe. Castle begins a new partnership with Thanos when offered the chance to punish evil worse than him. By being a Ghost Rider and a former Herald of Galactus, Frank Castle possesses these unique ability combinations of heat generation, hellfire manipulation, immortality, invulnerability, marksmanship, super speed, super strength, unarmed combat, weapon mastery, energy projections, and the penance stare. Appearing in only 39 issues, the character died in Thanos number 17, Thanos Wins Part 5, as the Fallen Surfer smashed his head with Mjolnir during a confrontation with a future King Thanos. In Death Castle was retrieved by Odin, being rewarded a trip to Valhalla for being such a worthy warrior. Castle rebelled in Valhalla as he doesn't believe he is deserving of a noble warrior's death. Odin then offered to send him to any place or time of his choice. Frank chooses Titan so that he can kill Thanos as an infant before turning into a monster. He attempts this by delivering a penance stare to baby Thanos and realized he wasn't evil yet, so he decides to take him under his tutelage to alter his future. Frank approaches Galactus to help raise Thanos, being the only person he knew in this time period. Galactus reads Frank's mind and decides it's best to kill baby Thanos. Before he can, Galactus is interrupted by Watcher and an alternate universe Cable and Guardians of the Galaxy. Cable then notifies Castle that Thanos became a worse monster under his care, summoning hundreds of alternate heroes in order to kill baby Thanos and Frank. Frank killed most of the heroes, but was then knocked out. He then wakes up to baby Thanos as he killed the remaining ones except Cable. As Castle approached Cable, Cable was shot by a future Thanos wearing Punisher gear. Thanos took Castle into the future, showing him the world that they created together. Castle raised Thanos to be an authoritarian dictator of Earth. Witnessing the supremacy of this horrific nightmare, Castle kills Punisher Thanos and returned baby Thanos to his time where he is greeted by death. It's one hell of a story, and I highly recommend you read it. Alright, so here we have the Cosmic Hell Cycle, and it's all dismantled because I want to show you how you put it together and stuff. So, it's made up of different components, and it's really cool how this comes together. So, let's start off with grabbing this here. And we'll start off with the flame effect. It's already attached when you open the box, but I just wanted to show you that you do have the option to remove it, so that's really cool. You're gonna port in the exhaust pipes right in those holes right there. So we'll start on this side, then onto the other side. And one thing I have to say is that the Cosmic Wheel is so freaking dope. So it's two parts, you combine them together. I'll show you that in a few, but the awesome thing about this for like action figure photographers is that like you could put like an LED light cube in there and it could really illuminate and come to life. So that is super cool, and these lightning effects are separate, so that is really cool. You can, you know, do something cool with that, use that as an accessory for, you know, whatever character, whatever scene you're trying to, you know, come to life. So we'll start with this one that has this peg in the middle, so you want to put that back in there. First thing you do, you'll grab this, and you can see that there's a connector right there, so you want to line it up where they have these like little loops right there. You want to line that up right here on these metal rods, and then just kind of slide that down. Boom, there you go. As you see, now it sits flush right there. You'll grab the other piece. It's easiest when you just grab the lightning effects and just peg them into the ports right there, and then line this up like so. and it should snap together. And there you go, your cosmic wheels put together. It looks like one big giant orb, man. It looks so freaking cool. Then he has these two guns, which are really cool, newly sculpted. We never got these before, so it was nice to see something new. And then you got these two flame effects that you could port in the guns, and each have their own fitting. So I believe this one right here, you'll line it up, you'll get it. This one goes with this. And this is the right gun, and I know this is the right gun because there's a marking that says R2, which means the right, and that'll come in handy later. I'll show you in a few. And also inside the flame effect, there's an R mark there, so that's how you'll know. Ports in nicely for a nice effect. And then for the other flame effect, you want to make sure that the long piece of flame effect is sticking up because there's this groove right here. And you're going to port that in right there because that top piece of the gun just kind of clips in and keeps it sturdy. But getting back to what I was mentioning before as this gun being marked as R2 is because on the vehicle, the holsters are shaped differently for each gun. So the one that's marked with an R on it, you want to make sure that you're putting that gun in that holster. And then boom, take the other gun and then slide it down. And the last piece you have is this flight stand, which looks similar to the effect from the Star Wars Black Series Ray that came with the speeder. So it could be that same flight stand that they're borrowing. Funny, because they had that flight stand from Black Series borrowed from the Demo Goblin that were used for the land speeders, and you could just port that underneath as you see right here as I'm talking. Plant that down, and then boom, there you go. Here's your cosmic hell cycle, and it looks freaking amazing. Alright, so first I want to say this shit is dope, man. I just love how it looks. This cosmic hell cycle looks absolutely beautiful, and it's just nice to see something new in Marvel Legends, you know. I just really love how this came out, and I'm wondering what they're gonna like retool this and use this for next, you know. Maybe it will be one of those one-of-a-kind items, you know, and I'm totally fine with that. And it's so cool, unless they're gonna maybe Hawkeye's vehicle thing that he had, that is rumored, you know. Check out Rectangular's video. That is rumored to release this year, so we'll see. And man, this is just really nice. And I'm probably saying really nice a lot without showing you guys more of the details. But yeah, let's start by, I got an LED light here. So I'm just gonna put it underneath this cosmic wheels so you can see how it illuminates. And bam, look at that. I don't even have to turn the lights off. And you can see how beautiful it looks. Even cooler with the lights off, so if you could get a nice dark setting, this will really pop out nicely. And the lightning effects that are inside just makes it pop out so much more, and it's so freaking good. You know, you even got sculpting right there on the orb, not just the lightning. I want you to see this. So you see you got that sculpting in there, which you also get on the other part as well, and it's just beautiful. This is such genius engineering by Hasbro. I really love this. And if you want to illuminate the flame effect as well, you know, you could put a light underneath it. There's great ACBA potential with this overall. Taking a closer look at the design here, you got these blue circles right here, and this another orb right there. It's not a separate piece, but well, yeah, it is a separate piece, but it's nothing you can like detach, at least that I know of. I haven't tried that. I don't think it is, but yeah, it's a nice like pearlescent candy blue type of color. Beautiful, man. I really like it. This blue screams cosmic. All the blues that you see here screams cosmic. So you get the base here where he'll plant his feet. Taking a closer look at the seat, this chair is really cool. I like how there's like a Punisher skull outline stitched that are, you know, sculpted in here. This is really nice. It's so cool. You got more of that beautiful cosmic blue design throughout. Big exhaust pipes right there. You know, got the exhaust here. Really cool. This doesn't rotate. I mean, you can rotate the flame effect, obviously, because it's, you know, it's removable. But yeah, looking at the exhaust pipes, really nice. You got the, you know, the guns there. Man, I love this. I love this so much. And the stand that, you know, is articulated. Well, you can just rotate it however you like. The handle's got these ridges. Just, oh man, just overall, this is so damn good. It's brilliant. And to hold off for the bike for just a minute, man, he comes with this flaming chain effect and it looks so good. Same as we got from the Ghost Rider 2 years ago in the Vehicles Wave, but it is translucent throughout. So you get a complete flame chain effect with this one. So, man, this looks so much better. I like this one too, but it's nice to have, you know, a variety. I love display options. And the chain fits like this in his hand, easy peasy, but I warn you, if you have the guns in his hands for too long, this will definitely loosen up and he'll just lose grip of the chain. And to show you how he looks with the guns, here you go. And then to put him on the Cosmic Cycle is so much easier than Squirrel Girl. So you'll definitely get him in an easy sitting pose. Plant his feet down right there. And then just kind of just slide his hands into the handlebars right there. Boom, and there you go. You got Cosmic Ghost Rider on his Cosmic Hell Cycle. Man, this looks amazing. And it's great with this stand because you can have you can rotate it to have him shifting this way or this way. So if you want to make him, you know, look like he's drifting or something with his cycle, you can. Looks absolutely beautiful. And he's got that nice ab crunch that he can lean forward. So it looks like, you know, you won't have any problems of him falling off the cycle whatsoever. It is absolutely stunning. Alright, now to take a closer look at Cosmic Ghost Rider. Oh, this shit is fire, man. I love this. So Cosmic Ghost Rider here is pretty much a brand new sculpt except for the hands and the thighs down. He borrows from the Udon Taskmaster legs and the hands. So everything else is newly sculpted. Alright, let's take a look at this epic head first, man. Oh, this is beautiful. Right now the lights are definitely making the flames pop. So this is cool. Again, you can do a lot of great photography here with a nice dark setting or whatever you like. But the dome is removable, so that is really cool. So you could just pop that out. And the head is articulate. So it's on a ball joint. So there is no hinge. So the most you could get him looking up and down, well, up that far and down that low is not going to be much at all. So, you know, it does move left and right, and the eyes are painted in a nice yellow color. And this little flame collar is a separate piece, so you could pop the head off and then take that out. And yeah, this is what I was telling you. There is no hinge, just a single ball joint. I don't know if I would be worried about this breaking. Seems pretty sturdy, so but yeah, going back to the flame piece is pretty cool. You know, if you want to use it as like a flame effect for someone else, you know, if you want to come up with some creative ideas, I guess you can. You know, it all depends. Again, taking a look at the head sculpt for the skull is really cool. If I move my finger out the way, you can see it's translucent from the mouth down, so that is so freaking cool. The skull is cleanly sculpted. There are no cracks or anything like that, but you do get some nice you get that nice shape. Oh, it's even translucent right there too. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, yep, so let's put that back on. It pops in easily. And then put the dome back on. You should hear a click or a pop, and then you're good to go. Looking at the rest of the body, you get these spiky shoulder pads, and this looks so good. It's a nice crimson red color. It's that kind of pointy, rubbery-ish type of feeling, so nothing that'll warp though, so that's really cool. If that comforts you, you don't have to worry about that warping. Taking a look at the back, some of the sculpting. Oh man, it's nice. The chest though, man, that chest though this is epic. I love this. You know, this is to me where my eyes are glued to the figure. It's just not just the head, but the chest, the torso. It is so freaking cool. You got the Punisher skull, and you got the red eyes right there. You can see some like almost cosmic effect right there. You get some yellow in there, sprinkled inside. That's nice. Then you get some texture sprinkled throughout. That looks so cool. So you get some, like, I guess cracks or stuff, whatever. But you get some cosmic sprinkles around the torso. So you see some little blue dots, red spots, you know, red there, red there, blue there. So yeah, even down to the hips. A nice balance overall. It's really nice. And I like the bones here. Oh man, it's so freaking cool. I am geeking out over this so hard. The elbow pads right there, newly sculpted. The back is completely plain though. You're not gonna get anything on the back. But the rest of the body, I mean, it's so good to look at. Get newly sculpted arms as well. These cosmic wristbands. I don't know, whatever you call them. The hands again, like the Udon Taskmaster one. And the legs, of course, we've seen from Udon Taskmaster, so not completely comic accurate, as he's not supposed to have like these steel type of knee pads. Or actually, they look padded in the comics, but with lines going across. But I can see why they had to, you know, budget this. I mean, with everything else that what we're getting with this figure, I mean, it's still something new we're getting. I feel it's still amazing. I think it was a good substitute overall. The bulkiness of the thighs may look like they're not proportionate, but I think it's okay because it has this armory look, and it's, you know, with armor, it's always going to look bigger. So honestly, if the legs are going to bother you a bit, I don't think it matters, because once he's mounted on the Cosmic Hell Cycle, you won't even notice. So I think it's fine they went this route. I tried doing a head swap with the Ghost Rider, but it just doesn't work. You can try pulling off the Cosmic Ghost Rider head on the regular Ghost Rider figure, or the one that came with the vehicle, which looks really good in my opinion. I wonder how many customizers out there will make a Mr. Freeze Marvel Legends custom out of this guy. Alright, now to cover articulation, his head moves that far up and that far down. Not much down, it's just like a downward straight. Moves left, right. It does pivot great, and it rocks around, and you have his shoulders that move that far up. The shoulder pads do not hinder it. They're very pliable, so that's really, really good. Moves all around. You got the shoulder swivel, bicep swivel. You got great double jointed elbows that bend in that far, so that's really, really good. You got the wrist swivel and the wrist hinge. You got a great diaphragm joint that bends that far down, so that's really good, and that far back, really, really good. It does swivel. I'm seeing this cut more on Marvel Legends lately. Want to know if that's going to be a new trend going forward. You have the pivot, rocks around, legs move that far apart, it moves that far up and that far back, not much back. Legs rock around, and you got the thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and no heel to the cosmic ass at all. But you got the ankle swivel, they move up that far, down that low, and you got the all-around ankle pivot. Now for some comparisons, here is Cosmic Ghost Rider next to the last Ghost Rider in the vehicle series. As you can see, the regular Ghost Rider is much taller. Here he is next to the Frank Castle Punisher, which is awesome since they're the same person. They are the same height. Here he is next to Silver Surfer. Here he is next to Cable. Here he is next to Thanos. And here he is next to Galactus. And just to show you how the Cosmic Hell Cycle compares to the regular Hell Cycle, here you go. And as you can see, almost the same in length. When you measure up starting from the flame effects and up, you can see the Cosmic Hell Cycle is much longer. As from beginning to the flame effect all the way to the cosmic wheel, it's about 13, a little over 13 inches, I'd say. Starting from the exhaust pipe, about 12.5 inches. And with the flight stand, it's almost 6 inches tall. Alright, now to wrap things up, I'm gonna get straight into it. My final rating is a 10 out of 10. Total awesomeness. It can't be anything else for me. It's nice to see something new and refreshing for the Legends line, as Cosmic Ghost Rider is a treat to those fans who love the story arc. I didn't see this coming, and also a treat to those who just love great action figures. The Cosmic Wheel is pure genius engineering from Hasbro. So much potential I see done with those effects inside, the weapon holsters, extra effects, and the remarkable sculpting for both the vehicle and the figure. 2020 just started, and I feel like calling this Legends Figure of the Year already. This might just be a guaranteed spot in anyone's top 10 list for the year. The fun factor of this has the utmost replay value. I couldn't put this figure down for days, even when I bought newer figures after this one. Highly recommended purchase whether you know this character or not. Go out there and buy it. So that was my review. Please drop a like rating on the video, comment, we'll chat about it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, link is in the description below. Get your Marvel Legends figures at Big Bad Toy Store, link is in the description below. Share and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the pics at the end of the video. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.